At American University, John F. Kennedy gave what was called the peace speech. This was in the height of the Cold War. You know, everybody feared communism and all that. And he's talking about, from a position of strength, peace. This is what characterized America in June of 1963.
The United States, as the world knows, will never start a war. We do not want a war. We do not now expect a war. This generation of Americans has already had enough, more than enough, of war and hate and oppression. We shall be prepared if others wish it. We shall be alert to try to stop it. But we shall also do our part to build a world of peace where the weak are safe and the strong are just. We are not helpless before that task or hopeless of its success. Confident and unafraid, we must labor on, not towards a strategy of annihilation, but towards a strategy of peace.
That's what I want to see us get back to again. I still think it's possible. I don't think that's just a relic of the past. Because I know a lot of the people who are watching this video right now, a lot of people who come to our channel are those kinds of people that they want to see genuine justice. They want to see America actually stand again, to be the city on a hill, the light on a hill. What we have been in the past, what we can be again in the future. And I know there's so many great Americans. I meet them all the time. So I know we're not there yet to where we're irredeemable. But these things are already having consequences. Things that right now, even if we had a dramatic 180-degree turnaround repentance right now, much of the damage that's already been done is going to have consequences that are going to play out no matter what. But we dare not continue going forward. It is, as I said at the beginning, it's like a cancer. These are cancerous cells that I've been showing you right now. And without remedial action, those cancer cells are going to grow. And you've seen them. They have been growing. The loss of humanity and the increase of wanting to use power to get our way, it's going to increase until one day it has its catastrophic result, and it'll also be us who pays this price. I pray to God in a literal way, not figuratively, that we find within us, or that God allows us to become the better kinds of people that are flawed, people that are sinful, but people that genuinely care about their fellow man, no matter what their nationality, no matter what their ethnicity, just because they're human beings. That we should use our power for good. We should use our power to bring justice and help to those who are helpless, to those who are powerless. That we should use our diplomacy and our diplomatic power to try to bring peace to the world. Not to dominate, not to tell people what to do, but to help people come together, to have at least a modicum of humility and the recognition that others also have valid positions, and that even if they're different from us, they still can also be quite valid and not be compelled to change because we have more power. All that does is engender more hatred, and eventually, it just, in human history, it's just always been that way. Eventually, that builds up to some unknown point, and it comes back on your own head. So we have before us today the choice. We can either recognize that we have cancer and seek treatment and get this taken care of no matter what the cost is, so that we can continue to live, or we can turn a blind eye to it and say, no, there's nothing wrong with us at all, and keep running down this road until that cancer metastasizes, and then it's too late. That's the choice before us today, folks. I pray to God that we choose the right one.